Hey guys, your boy Shawnee from NC Full Corner. Now, I'm gonna discuss in this video about a few things about the current state of the Charlotte Hornets. One is Mark Williams and his injury status. The other one is basically is Coach Lee philosophy. Is it working? Is it showing some life to it? And the other thing is how the starting five is gonna look. Now, before the video starts, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to get you updated content as soon as I come up with an idea. So let's go. So, on Mark Williams' status, he's been evaluated for the last week now. He got another week to go to see if he's going to play the last two preseason games between the Knicks and the Pacers. And looking like they might rest some maybe for the last game to play for the Pacers, or maybe even both, and just let him start out in the regular season. Now, that would be a good idea for him, because you did draft him high and you wanted him to be the cornerstone of the rebuild with this team. But you got to be mindful. He got to see where he at. The reason why he got that injury is because he hasn't played for almost over a year, and he needs to get back on his feet for the most part. So we got to see one preseason game. I don't care if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I got to see Mark Williams run up and down the court. I got to see how he get to contact. I got to see his mindset. I got to see if he's a type of player that's afraid to get injured. Injury cause injuries. Meaning, if he have the mindset that he's going to get injured again, he's probably going to get injured. But if he don't have the mindset that he's going to fear to get injured, not saying you can't get injured, but he's going to play not scared. He's going to play like, I ain't worried about that. That's in the past. I'm going to do what I have to do. So my thing is, I want to know his mindset. That's the more important thing as a big man. We know what he could do. He showed you a quality amount of games when he started. He could get rebounds. He could block. He could set the tempo. He's a good around the inside, around the rim. Now, I want to see if he can stretch the floor like, 10 to 12 feet away from the basket. Not every time. I want to see him be more tough against the tougher, explosive centers we have in the league. I want to see how he do better, more on the pick and roll. So those I want to see better. I know what he could do. So I got to see that on the court. At least one of those preseason games. If it's not the injury as not as serious as they say it is, they just want him to rest or that, I get it. If you don't want to play those two games, to me, it's questionable, but I get it. I want him healthy and running with the team, because they still going to have camp afterwards. They just going to have like a week left, and then boom, boom, prepare for the regular season. We're going against Boston back-to-back, so I guess they want to hold out and make sure he's good so we could go against what they're working with, which is the same thing last year that we beat them one time. I think out of the 3 games, we beat them once, but we know we could beat them, so not to get off track. If Mark Williams could play one of those preseason games, like I said, I'm looking for toughness. I'm looking for his mindset of the game. I'm looking for his stamina. That's one thing I want to see. I want to see his post. I want to see how that back is, moving in the sense of his lateral movement, his jumping ability, things like that. So if he's good to play one of the preseason game, even if it's one, I'll be happy for that. But his health is more important. So if they're trying to protect that, I'm okay with that too, for the most part. Now, talk about the state of the Hornets. It's looking good. Players are buying so far to Coach Lee's philosophy about defense, fitting a winning culture, breaking habits, building great ones, and they are really grasping it and fighting to believe what he's saying. From the first game they lost by 3 until the last 2 games back to back, he got the bench playing like a bench with enthusiasm and energy. Basically, everybody's playing for each other. They understand what they need to do. They don't care about what role they have. All them teams, they just want to win. And he got that. And he's holding everybody accountable. If they had a bad night, all right, Brandon Miller had a bad night. You're going to have that to start. This is with him speaking. Star players going to have that. But you got to know what you're going to do in the next game. He bounced back at 22 points. So he's holding everybody accountable. He's getting everybody different roles. Everybody don't have the same role. But everybody roles the same in the sense of what they need to do. Facilitate, talk on defense, get rebounds. That's the philosophy he's chasing right now. That's the philosophy. Anybody can score in and get him something. You guys are pros. You guys are here. This is what he's saying. This is what Coach Lee's saying, and this is what I'm seeing on the court. Even though it's preseason, they are being aware of their disadvantage to advantage. They came in to Memphis, even though they probably would have got our rebound, they out rebounding them. You understand? It's stuff like that. It's like he said in an interview, you gotta go on the road being tougher than the opponents you're going against. I love that. And I believe he's that type of guy to get us to the next level. Now, we're going to see his first year, how he going to do. And you're going to show, this is not just some regular coach you just pick up off the street. This is a coach who understands where he's been at. He have 2 championships under his belt. He knows a championship team. He knows that. He was two different franchises, so you can't say it's a fluke. You understand? He been around all-stars. Elite all-stars. You understand? He's coaching them. Everybody say good things about him. He coached elite defenders. I don't have to say much. He's showing you right now. He's showing you right now. Even with the talent he got, he's going to work with it. Win or lose or draw. What did we learn from that? How can we going to get better? Forget about we won. How are we going to make this consistent? This is what he's saying. This is what Coach Lee is saying. How we can be a consistent winner. Not just a 1 game, 2 game, lose 5 game, win 3 game. No. How we going to win 8, 7 games in a row? Probably lose 1, win 5 more. That's what he's talking about. Being consistent, understanding the philosophy, the game plan, understand where we at and where we stand, what we good at, what we not good at, how we get better. Iron sharpen iron. If you don't know what I mean, you ain't gonna get better if you understand the philosophy of what to get better. Understand criticism, take accountability. You understand? And if we can do that, this team could go to the playoff. So for the most part, I see Charlotte gonna make some noise this year, and we're gonna see how everything goes. So if you like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out.